have been talking about nothing happens. Okay, could you say a little bit more about that? I'm thinking, well, if nothing happens, would you agree there's only presence? Presence.
I don't like the word much. There's somebody else who uses it quite a lot. It turns it into, I did use it in The Open Secret, but I've just rewritten that book, by the way, and taken that title out. Because for me, somehow presence can easily be turned into another object. Like being present, or presence is a sort of quality that floats around in the air and is very beautiful, and if you stop thinking, then suddenly there's presence, or it's, I don't know, it just, for me it's associated with some sort of object that's...
So is there another word?
There isn't a word for this.
No.
The nearest I can get to it is being, wholeness, emptiness, nothing. But there isn't a word. All there is everything. That's quite a big word. All there is everything, and everything is no thing appearing to be everything. It's you can only talk round it, you can't put a word to it.
So it sounds very abstract. So I'm getting on a completely other level. So,
well, it's not on another level. It is unknowable, but it's this. It's not some amazing place up in the clouds that's sort of pink and fluffy. It's you know, you can't. It is unknowable, so in that way it's ineffable. It can't be grass. Obviously, if it could be grass, we wouldn't be here. It would just, everybody would have it in a little bag and take it, you know, carry it around with them. But it is unknowable. But the strange thing is, it is this. You're sitting on it, you're breathing it, you're hearing it, you're thinking it. Whatever is happening is this. It never leaves. It constantly is the song. The song is this. Whatever's happening is the song. But it's unknowable. It can't be grasped.
Sometimes people say it's only this moment, or I know the moment is another word which is very difficult because it implies that there's a before and an after. And that's why I can follow it, that it doesn't exist a moment. But
no, there's no moment.
No moment. That's why I try to use the term presence, which
well, people do try to sort of talk about this. People talk about living in the moment, as though which is very similar to being in now. So people are constantly trying to say what this is, and it can't be said.
And another thing which is connected with these biblical terms of moment and presence is that everything is changing in every quote-unquote moment. The permanent change of what is. Would you agree? It's permanently changing.
I would say it appears to be changing.
Only appearing.
Yeah, I mean, everything is only appearing. Everything that is real and unreal. It's an appearance. It's nothing appearing to be this, and it's nothing appearing to be change, and it's also nothing that appears to make a story. Like you know, let's be simple about this. The tree is a seed, and it grows into a tree, and appears to be a story which seems to be happening in time. That is the genius of nothing. Nothing appears to be a seed that grows into a tree and then dies. It's a metaphor. It's a parable. It's saying, look, this is nothing appearing to be something, changing and growing and dying. But actually, it is only nothing. The whole thing is a parable. And the difficulty for the dreamer, the dream seeker, is that they take the growth of the tree as a meaningful story, like their own story. Like, I was born, I will live 75 years and then die. That must have some meaning. So that's when the whole thing shifts shifts into a seeking story, which is based on the illusion that there's someone who is born and lives and will die.
But even if I accept there's no meaning.
No, hold on. You can't accept that there's no meaning.
No.
You, the dreamer, can't accept that there's no... I'm not trying to interrupt you, but the dreamer cannot comprehend this at all. I can't comprehend the idea that this life doesn't have any meaning, because that would mean the end of the dreamer. If my life has no meaning, then there's no meaning for me. That's suddenly the end. So the dreamer has to invest in the idea of a meaning.
This is very interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is interesting because you're going right to the nub of it. What we're doing together, or not, is touching the whole edge of this thing. And that is that the dreamer has to have meaning and purpose, and if it doesn't, it'll die, and that's what this is about.
It's interesting because I thought that it was possible for me to conceive a life without any meaning, and you would say it's an illusion. For your life, for me as a person, it's always a meaning, even if I think it's no meaning.
But if you conceived of a life without meaning, what would be the point of you being there?
What point?
Well, in one way, none at all. In another way, it brings you back to this. Oh, there's no point in anything. There's no point in me. There's no meaning. There's no purpose. There's no hope. There's no dream. There's nothing I can aim for. What is there? Oh, they're standing on the floor.